video sponsored by Tungsten Corporation. Big or small, they can build it all. Any of your construction needs, head over to Tungsten.
Alright, so you got that? Just really focus on that. It all starts with turn one. If you mess up one, it's going to hurt your middle, that's going to hurt your off, you're not going to get to the chip, and it's going to hurt you through 3 and 4. So you have to hit step 1 correctly to make it even to step 2, to make it to step 3, to step 4.
Yes, sir.
That's how we drive this track.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so focus on that. Only turn slower. Okay? That way you can miss that hump at the end of pit road. Right now you hit it, and then you have to over brake, keep your car settled down.
Yes, sir.
Good?
Good.
Alright, let's go. Give me... How was that, Killa?
I missed the bottom like 3 times. So.
Killa, that's the best I've seen you drive in your life.
Where'd it go?
It got a 61.
What?
Yep.
I was a little quick on the trigger then.
Yes, I told you, but it got a 61 one time. He went
No.
76, 80, 70, 61, 79, 74, 71, 90, 86. So pretty consistent at the middle. You started over driving it a little bit at the end. You get tired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna have you get out, and we're gonna give you a good little break, okay?
What's up, guys? We're here today at Florence Motor Speedway. You know, this is my home track. Haven't been here in actually a hot minute, you know, because we've been going everywhere. You know, today we're here doing a little bit of testing with the team. Joe Ryan brought us a really good car. You know, we just gotta learn the craft. You know, this place is just so memorable to me because, you know, so many late nights here. This is where I grew up. So This is my home track. I used to run here every single weekend. You know, I'm super excited to run here next weekend, and stay tuned.
Well, before we go, so next weekend's Darlington weekend. That's usually a big crowd. So NASCAR will be at Darlington. We'll be here. We're going to come down and practice again on Friday and race Saturday. You know, why haven't we been here this much this year? We're only going to come 3 or 4 times. I know we moved up to legend cars. What was kind of the plan this year, and why we don't want to be away from home, but what are we doing instead?
You know, well, we're trying to go to all these big races you know, because it really helped us and me as a driver just learn how to compete with the big competitors, see where I can go. So
I think a big thing for me is also the track.
yeah.
You know, as you kind of move up through the ranks, if we can make a run at this thing, learning new tracks, every track is driven differently. You know, it's different angles, more brake, less brake, more gas, you know, how you charge the corner. It's just so much different. Do you drive this place anywhere the same as you drove Caraway on Tuesday?
No. You know, Caraway used 10 times more brake than you use here. Here, I'm barely even on the
We're not giving away our secrets. Nah, just kidding. Now we having fun, but everybody can watch the video and see how we drive this thing. But really, you really fired off well. You can obviously tell you run some laps here. So now we got to go get more consistent, and then you know the race is a whole nother deal. So a lot of race cast comes into play. But hey, kicked off the day. Anytime you can test an electric car, it's always good. So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, but it's Friday, and we're going to get back to it. Let's go get after it.
Peace. Tip of the day: if you've been involved in a car wreck or accident and you need your car repaired, tell your insurance company that you want to go to Paramount Auto Collision. Remember, customers count at Paramount.
I don't even care if you run a faster lap time today. I want you to be consistent. You don't run the same. Right? Because you can do it. If you've done it once, you can do it again. Okay? Did you move your brakes forward?
Yeah, but I didn't like it.
You didn't like it? Okay. Well, let's
No,
make sure
sir.
we open our entry back up to where we need to be. Okay? And not use too much brake. Okay?
How did it look driving? It felt a lot better. It felt more.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, to me it looks like it's a 3 Titan. Because you're just spinning the tires. And then you need to run your gears out more and drive 3 or 4 front legs, just like Caraway. Feel longer gear. Hear that? It needs to be right to quarter, and there is no holding in that quarter. You get to quarter, and then you put it down quickly. Like you got in the car, you looked pretty good the first session, second session really good. Stopped, you talked to you, went back out, and you weren't really thinking too much, and that happens to a lot of people. Like a lot of people. It's very, very, very common. But you're the only one that can fix that. I can't fix that. Okay.
What, we hit the wall?
Great. The rear is turning. It's turning around the corner. Like, every time you do that, it's never going to spin out. It's never going to spin out.
That's what you want.
You spun out right there is just because you carried way too much speed, and that was a totally different scenario. But you get to the middle of the corner, and you have angle, and that rear's a foot from the wall, and your left front's 6 inches from the wall. Your hand should be dead straight, letting that rear just come around and make it. That's making speed around this track. But if you want to go, and then it goes up the track, and then it's like, then now you've lost 3-4 times. Unnecessary. That's
every single legend track. Every single one. That's that edge in the center. Same thing off. That's the edge off. When it goes to get free, nothing past 12 o'clock. There's no correction. If you have to correct, you're too much in the throttle. So you should be like whoop, to 12, and then everything is modulating the throttle. Right? That's why I always say your job, and I get on Colton, I get on everybody. He the most because he fixates so much on the lap time. Don't fixate on the lap time, because the car's only going to go as fast as the car's going to go. Right? You have to drive the car as fast as you can drive the car. Right? Right on the edge. If you just focus on driving perfect and driving to the edge, the car's only going to go so fast, and it's my job to make the car go faster. But until you do that, right? Because watching you earlier run the 60s, I can tell you exactly what the car's doing. Right? I can break the car down for you. I can tell you it's pretty good in. It's a 1 out of 10 tight under brakes. It's a 2 tight in the middle. It's a 2 loose off. Like, I can do that. Driving like this, I have no idea. I have no idea what it's doing. Right? So to be really good is you driving as perfect as you can drive, right? Like when he drives or when Landon drives and now when Keelan drives. We don't have to communicate like that. I can watch the car, they're making as much speed as if they can make it, I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, I got it all broke down, I'll make my adjustments, we go out. That is what I need you to focus on. Same thing for you. That's your only focus.
Yes, sir.
Drive it as perfect as you can drive it. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about trying too hard or who's here, who's running what. Right? And I know you don't really worry about that stuff, which is a good thing. Right? You're not a race monitor kid. I don't think. At least I haven't seen that yet. Where they're like instantly.
Yeah. Yeah.